recovery. Bring your front foot forward. So you might need your towel underneath your back knee, hand weights close, and bring your hands onto your waist. I'm going to swap sides so you can see my hip. And all I'm doing is pressing forward into my hip and then releasing. So we're starting gently, press forward, okay? Good, so we're listening, we're observing, we're noticing. Things that might feel affected is your lower back if you're arching. So pull your tummy in and square off your hips. So we are stretching the hip flexor. Add in the arms, tip forward, arms up. Good, now stand up or kneel up, elbows to the side so they look like that. Yes, thank you. Lean forward, upright. Good, couple more. Lean forward, upright. One more. You ready to try that with a hand weight? Shall we have a go? Shall we try? Yeah. Hand weights. I'm only going to do 5 of each because I'm very aware of your back knee. If you need the towel, put it on there now. So, tip, hands to shoulders, arms in the air, arms line up with ears. Now upright, elbows in line with shoulders. Again, press, return. Press, return. Lovely. 2 more. Here's the icing on the cake. Open your arms to the side, tip. Tip towards the floor. That was tricky. And then the other way. And then again, tip towards the floor. And then the other way. So you're challenging your balance. Tip towards the floor. And the other way. Last 2. Good work. Well done. Hope you've got lots of padding underneath you. And the other way. Last one. Tip. Work for the waist, work for the arms, work for the legs. And before you finish, hands across your chest, turn towards me. Yes. Center, turn away. Good. Do that another 4 times. You look terrific. I love that upright posture. Well done. Turn towards me. Good. Spine twist in a novel way. We do this in all sorts of variations. Very healthy for the spine. Come into your recovery. You have worked hard. Hand weights down. And when I say hard, it's particularly hard on that knee. So do what you need. It could be, start off with a stretch and then a mobility move where you circle the knee. You know what you're doing now. So let's prep. Take the towel, I'm going to use the towel this time, and place it underneath your knee. That's my crib card, don't need to see that, tells me what I'm doing. Hand weights close, and just begin the process by exploring your hip, okay? Go back to level 1, explore the hip. Make sure that we're in line, and it's a tram line or a railway line. It's not tightrope, we're not foot and knee in line, we've got slight distance, and you're just pushing forward to feel the quad stretch and the hip stretch. I know in people, everyone gets tight here, so this is giving back to our hips. Add in the arms by tipping forward, arms in line with ears, bent elbows, but high elbows, great. Tip and upright. Tip, breathe out, upright. That looks so good. 2 more. Tip, upright, eyes forward. Tip, upright. Now extend your arms out to the side. Yes. Look at the hand and you will really have a big challenge. And then center. If you look forward on the horizon, you'll feel more stable. It'll help your balance. But if you're looking for the challenge, look down. Look down at the bottom hand. Oh my word. The body is making lots of calculations. So look down. Oh, I'm loving that. I love the deep work in my hip and pelvis. Very tight. That gentle flow, that gentle movement. This is your last one. Thank you for exploring this with me. I really appreciate it. So bring your hands across your chest, drop your elbows and turn slowly, 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 slowly. Side, centre, side. Nicely done. Feel the rhythm. And it's your rhythm, isn't it? It's your breath. It's your pace. So exhale, turn, inhale, centre. Holding your legs like this, it's not just for drama, it's to keep your lower body still. One last one. You've been very patient. I love your curiosity with this one. And your strength. So bring the hand weights down, remove the towel, and do the healing thing for your knees. Start with a stretch. Add in a circle, a massage. Good. And roll the other way. Give myself a little bit more room, bring my mat closer towards you, because now I'd like you to take your first finger to the outside of the mat. So your hands are on the edge of the mat, your bum pushes back to your heels, your knees are a little bit wide to stretch, and now the first thing you're going to do is lift the elbows. Can you see my elbows are in line with my shoulders? Now skim the floor until your heart, your chest lines up with your hands. Now press through the floor and lift, and then push your bum back. So the first thing you do is lift the elbows. Skim the floor so your chest lines up with your hands, push up and press back. That's lovely. Well done, Anne. Keep going. First thing you do is elbows, skim the floor, chest lines up with hands. That's it. I see you. And then bum back. Keep going. Lift the elbows. Chest skims the floor. When I say skim, close as you dare. Close as you can. My nose is running across my mat. Oh, with pen and inks. Run your nose, run your chest across your mat. Line your chest up with your hands, then pick yourself up and run back. 3 more to finish. Okay, elbows pick up. Chest runs forward, pause. Now give me that energy to lift and give me that release as your bum goes back. Let go. Elbows lift, skim the floor, get the chest low, pause. Push up and press back. Good effort, last one. Elbows lift, skim the floor, push up, and that's recovery. Hands climb in, middle finger in line with your shoulder, and maybe grab your towel to go underneath your head, side of your head, and your hands by your side. So what I'm doing is I'm stretching my inner thigh in this pose of a child from those warm-up moves, those side lunges, not lunges, squats, and then upper back is releasing as well. Good stretching. I'm going to leave my towel there, bring my hands underneath my shoulders and climb up onto my hands and knees. So my towel in between my hands or just in front for comfort. Raise, what hand am I going to do? I'm just trying to demonstrate so it works for you. Other hand, back hand. Fold it underneath you and then bring your cheek towards the floor or towards your towel. Good, and do it again. Lift the arm so the palm faces down, and then sweep underneath. It's a really lovely mid-back or thoracic spine rotation. So similar to the spine twist, but upper, closer to the neck. And here's how I'm going to adapt it. I'm going to bring my fingertips to the side of my head and extend the opposite foot. So keep the toe on the floor as the elbow tracks. So I'm not going to go as low, I'm not going to go as far, because you can guess what I'm going to do next. Lift and turn. That's it. Lift. I want your body to work it out. To feel what's happening in the big toe, to help stabilize you through the middle. And then once your body understands, lift the leg, so it's the opposite leg, and the elbow comes down. Wow, well done, and up. Good, so we did it in stages. Yes, good, and by doing it in stages, your body learns. It's not just your brain, it's your muscles. They need to learn as well. And they do, they're really quick to learn. So 2 more, squeeze your bum. That's a big challenge, I like that challenge. 1 more. Breathe, breathe Adele. Okay, recover. Push your bum back, arms go forward. We'll do that on the other side. So we started with a straight arm that swept underneath and cheek towards the floor and climb up. So as always, my level 1 is feeling our way through. See how it works. See how the shoulder feels, the breath feels, the rhythm of the move. See how it all works. And then we started to make it a little tighter. We brought the hand to the side of the head. The opposite foot, leg extends, the toes are on the floor. This gives us a little bit more, well, instability, because we've lost one of our supports. So use your breath, find your flow. Maybe you can start to lift the elbow a little higher at the top and down towards your hand. And then finally, once your body is ready, lift the leg and continue the move. You are expected to wobble. It's part of it. I know, foot comes down, it's okay. Because know that you're making that inner change. It's the deep stable, oh gosh, my tummy muscles as well. 2 more. So it's thoracic spine, and I'm also getting a big idea that it's my obliques as well, waist muscles. Last one. Good. Oh, recover. Toes together, knees wide, arms go forward. When you're ready, stretch your back, lie down on your tummy and place the towel for comfort underneath your forehead, and bring your hands onto your waistband and hold one wrist. You're going to keep your hands on your back as you lift and squeeze your elbows or squeeze your shoulder blades and drop. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. So you can do it like me, kneeling, or we can do it on the floor. Knees relaxed, toes relaxed, towel underneath forehead, hand on your lower back. Keep your hands on your lower back. Lift and drop the elbows. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop to the floor. Now hold the other wrist. Hand on your waistband. So not your bum, higher. Lift the elbows, drop. Lift the elbows, drop. It's that squeeze that we're feeling, that we're experiencing, that shoulder blade squeeze, and then drop. Yeah. Next level, straight arms, fingers link, head on the towel, lift the arms and lower. Head on your towel, lift the straight arms and lower. So link your fingers to do this. Good. Tiny move, I'm not looking for much height. Tiny move, you're opening the shoulder. And then finally, last level, well, I say that, there is another level. Raise your chest, lower to the floor. Breathe out, raise your chest, lower to the floor. That's excellent work. It's a tiny move, but it carries a lot of energy. Good. How about grand finale? Lifting the feet also. So I'm squeezing my thighs, pointing my toes, lifting my thighs and chest and lowering. Lift chest and legs and lower. Breathe out, chest and legs and lower. Last two, chest and legs. And last one, chest and legs and release. Oh, give in, let go. And from there, when you feel ready and comfortable, hands under shoulders, a couple of back stretches, a couple of rehab moves on your hands and knees. Let's see that mobility in your back. And then press back into the pose of a child where we'll rest. We'll have some water and then lie on your back. Knees into chest, hands on knees, and massage your lower back. Good work. Nice to get here, isn't it? Lying on our backs. Hands on knees. And a gentle, soothing caress of your lower back. See how long your breath in can be and how long your breath out can be. Let's add the breath work to our Pilates work. Long breath in, long breath out. Now bring your feet to the floor and your hands. Imagine that you're on your favourite beach and you're going to push your heel away and lengthen your leg as if you're pushing away sand. It's so gentle, it's so warm, it's the perfect temperature. And then the other leg, so both legs are extended. And then your back naturally will arch. So your job is to lower the ribs, tighten the tummy, and let the lower back be neutral. So that means that your lower back, your lordotic spine is naturally curved and not arched. Your ribs are down, which means your thoracic part of your spine is on your mat. Okay? Then everything we do is to challenge that feeling. Deep abdominal strength, ribs down. That's what we're challenging. By sliding your knee into your chest and the same arm above your head. Then you push the heel across the sand and lower the arm. Love that visual? And then the other knee comes in with the arm above your head. And then you push the heel across the sand and the hand lowers. It is the perfect temperature. Good. There's enough cloud cover so your eyes are comfy. I'm getting really involved with this visual right now. Knee to chest and push your heel away. And your focus, now that you've taken your conscious thought thinking somewhere pleasant, is internal on your core. As the knee comes in and the arm goes up, You're stretching across the pelvis, you're tightening across the core, and you're letting the ribs lower and the shoulder blades flat to the floor. Okay? That's your flow. That's your level 1. That's us testing the water. Yep, there's a little bit of water now, a little bit of sea lapping at your toes. And here's how we make it harder. The knee comes in and the feet getting a little wet. So lift the foot, lift the straight leg, lift that foot, and then plonk it back down or place it back down. Push the heel away. Lift the other knee, arm above you. Lift the straight leg just a little and lower. And what we are doing deep inside your body is we're connecting the core muscles before we lift the leg. So there's no shock to the body. It is prepared. You've given it mens rea. You've thought about your action. You've premeditated. Tighten the tummy, lift the leg, lower the leg, and then swap. So now you can gently relax. And then, as the knee comes in, you prepare, you tighten, and the leg lifts, and everything feels strong. So I'm going to show you what happens when we do it wrong. We don't prepare, and we strain, but we do. We prepare, we tighten, and lift. I even gave you visuals and auditory noises. So, level 3, the water's coming in a little bit closer. So you lift the foot and you keep it off the floor. And you keep the other leg off the floor. What this means to your muscles is they are under constant tension, especially because I've got my leg skimming towards the floor or the sea. Yes, one arm up, one arm down. Good, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Have you found your flow? And your flow and your breath help you to focus, help you to stay with the movement. But more importantly, it helps you to oxygenate your muscles. Good. Can you feel the softness in your shoulders? The arms just facilitate the work. They're not the work, if that makes sense. The arms just float, making the lever longer, the tummy harder. So 2 more. Point your toes. Stretch through your knees. You need that knee stretch after the work you've done. One last one. Good. And then go back to the hug. Hug the knees. Hands on knees. Go back to restoring and functioning through the lower back. That lumbar spine pushing into the floor, just for the nurturing, and then round the other way. Hands to the side, toes to the floor, knees one way, head the other. Drift, drift, side to side. So big toes on the floor and heels lifted and drift. Good, so your body feels like it's yawning and stretching and opening. Now press your palms down, fingers in line with shoulders, and lift your knees up. I know it's tempting to cross the knees and the ankles, but don't. Keep the knees and feet separated. Use your bent knees to challenge your waist, your oblique muscles. Your challenge is to see how close to the sand you can take your knees and still breathe. Okay, so still breathing out. Inhale and breathe out. Good. You might move down your perch, your mat, so you take your towel with you, because we want the neck to recover, to feel less strain. And one final level. So I'm going to take one leg to the sky and one knee to my chest, and then take the leg across, that straight leg across. How far can you go? And then climb up. Swap in the middle, so the other leg stretch. I love that foot stretch. And then take that leg across. How far can you go? Breathe out, lift. Swap. Lower. Breathe in. Lift. Swap. Breathe out. Pause, breathe in. Lift, breathe out. Swap, breathe in. Lower, breathe out. Pause at the bottom, breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. So find a breath that works for you. The basic premise is that we breathe out on the effort. Breathe in when there's no effort or little effort. So I'm going to breathe in momentarily at the bottom so that I've got enough breath out to lift me back up to the centre. Inhale as you stretch one leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, quick pause. Exhale, lift. Other side to finish. Inhale, over you go. It's such a pleasure working with you at this slow, intense level. It's so rewarding for your body, for your state of mind, for your emotions, everything that you do. So either turn onto your right side to rock up, or rock up to a seated position. I was just debating whether to do a couple more stretches. Well done, good. Fantastic, well done. I haven't got time. Okay, well, I'll save the stretches for next time, but if you feel inclined to carry on and do some more, then do. But I just want to finish with a couple of breaths, because they are the most important part of our practice. I talk a lot about your spine and feeling that breath of fresh air running up your spine. So I wonder if you can imagine that now, that cleansing breath, your cleansing breath. Feel it run up your spine. Imagine that you can see every bone, gleaming, white, strong, healthy bones, right up through your neck. And then as you breathe out, take that healthy breath in, that cleansing breath in, and let it just cascade through your head. And you're just getting rid of all those debris, thoughts, whatever, murky feelings, let them go. So let's take that cleansing breath right up the spine, mountain fresh air, right up your spine, up your neck, and then let it release. Round the back of your head, top of your head, and back behind your forehead. I could do this for hours. Do it one more time. Lovely. I could do breath work for a long time. So now just bring your breath into your heart space. Inhale, and see if you can exhale out of your belly. That heals, doesn't it? One more time. I'm going to leave you with that breath. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a privilege and an honour to work with you. I love seeing your transformation.